back to Just an Ordinary Girl. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. So today I'm going to try to recreate the KFC chicken nuggets, but because we're vegan, we're going to have to do it differently, so it won't be exactly the same. So far, we're going to do this. We're going to I took a block of frozen tofu out of the freezer. And what you're going to do is just drop it in some hot water, and we're going to let that, get unthawed. And then we're going to get our ingredients together. So here are all the ingredients we're going to be using. We're going to use basil leaves, black pepper, vegetable flakes, poultry seasoning, thyme, onion, garlic, and even a little salt. And for the breadcrumbs, I'm going to be using, this is the quick oats. This is the one that cooks in like a minute and a half. That's what we're going to use for that. For the frying part, we're going to be using my air fryer. This is the beautiful air fryer by Drew Barrymore. And here's what I paid for the deep fry itself. Pretty good deal. So first I'm going to do about 1 cup of the quick oats. Put it into our bowl. Okay, then I'm only going to use about this much salt, which is less than a half a teaspoon of salt, because we don't use very much salt in our house. Okay, I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then next is 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. You can use 1 teaspoon if you like. Next, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, 1 teaspoon of thyme. This here's about 1 teaspoon of vegetable flakes. Now, instead of the vegetable flakes and the poultry seasoning, you could also instead use like a vegan bouillon cube, but I didn't have any, so I'm trying out the those 2 ingredients. Next, I'm using 1 teaspoon of basil. Now all we have to do is mix this up. Okay, so I just got a spoon, and I'm just going to give this a mix. Okay guys, I also deciding to go ahead and add in some nutritional yeast. So we're going to go ahead with about 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Okay, so the next step is to get your tofu out of your package and put it on some paper towels. And we're going to go ahead and just get as much of that liquid out as you can. Just by keep pressing it down. It still feels a little tiny bit frozen, my piece, in the middle. But we can work around that. We might need to get more paper towels too. And just keep doing that as you go. Okay, your next step is going to be slicing it into bite-sized chunks or pieces. Mine's still a little bit frozen here in the middle, so I'm just going to try to work around it by cutting it, and then I'm going to give it another thaw, probably in the microwave for, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. And then I'll re-pat it just to make sure it is completely thawed out before we bread it, because we don't want the liquid from the tofu getting in the way. So this is about the size you guys are going to want for your nuggets. If you want them bigger, you can make them bigger or smaller depending on your liking. But this is how I want mine. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the microwave just to give them a thawing out. Because if you can see real close here in the middle, it's a like different color. That's where it's frozen, but the rest is thawed. Okay, now while my nuggets are thawing, I went ahead and cut a piece of parchment paper. Now you want your parchment paper to fit the size of your air fryer. Because if you have too much paper like up here, you can catch it on fire. So you don't want to do that. Make sure you give it a cut to fit it. And once they sit on top, that'll hold it down. You don't have to worry about it catching on fire. Okay, so I just thawed that out, and I'm going to go ahead and repat mine. Try to get out as much liquid as I can. Tofu carries a lot of water in it. So you want to try to pat those as much as you can to get all that liquid out. Okay, now I've decided to put mine on paper towels to just go ahead and finish patting. Just like that. Just keep getting it out. Otherwise your breading won't, I don't think your breading will crisp up as well. I hope y'all are having a good day wherever you're from, day or evening. Okay, now get yourself a bowl and get yourself some almond milk. I make my homemade almond milk. If you want to know how to make almond milk, just type it into your browser, just an ordinary girl almond milk, and it'll come right up. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll bring it over this way. I'm just going to put a little bit of almond milk in there, and then I'm just going to very easily bring the tofu piece over like that, coat it, drain it off, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it into our breadcrumbs or oatmeal, whatever you want to say. So it's coated, and then I gotta grab my air fryer pan, but we're gonna stick it in there. Okay, I'll show you again. Just take your tofu, stick it in your milk, drain it, get it into your breading like that, and then we're gonna stick it into our pan, which is right here. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay guys, here they are. Now I'm going to go ahead and put them in to my air fryer. It's going to be on, I'll show you. So we're going to go air fry. We're going to bring down the temperature, the time. And I'm going to do mine 15 minutes. And the temperature will be set at, oh, I did that wrong. Go back up 15 minutes, and temperature is going to bring it down to 375, and I'll be back. Okay guys, once you get down to 8 minutes, then you're going to open this up, and you see, let me put it up here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to flip it. So get a pair of tongs and just kind of give them a toss over. See, they're starting to get a little crispy on the outside, but we want to make sure both sides get it. If you can use your fingers, you can use your fingers too. I'm okay with touching hot stuff because I'm pretty used to it. But if not, get your tongs. You can do the same thing like this. And just give them a toss over. I still think it's easier with the fingers, but some people can't handle the heat. They say if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. But, oops, that's the wrong side. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and let that finish baking on this side. And you'll see on this one, air fryer, it keeps its time. So once you push it in, it'll just start again from where it left off. Okay guys, let me just spin off. Oh, look at that. Here's what they look like. And they're nice and crispy, and they're a little soft yet. Bring it up here so you could see it better. Okay guys, there they are, all plated up and ready to serve. I got a little ketchup on the side. So hey guys, if you like this recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Okay guys, so I went ahead and served my honey his. I made mine, and I'm going to show you the inside. Look at that. Doesn't it look just like chicken? I'll tell you what it tastes like. So, a little ketchup on there. Oh, it's good. First thing, you get a little crunchy, and then you get a good inside texture like chicken nuggets. It's perfect. I think it has enough flavor and everything. So, yep, it's a 10. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this recipe. Give it a try. Again, it's not exactly like the KFC, but it's pretty close. Don't forget to leave me a comment. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.